Hello and welcome to my channel. You're with Enlightenment Rose Tarot. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome here. I do want to say is please take the bits that you resonate with and leave the rest. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed in these readings. This is a general collective reading, so it may or may not resonate for all of you. But if it does, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That way the next time I upload a reading, you won't miss it. You'll be notified when my readings get posted. If you've already subscribed to my channel, I do want to say a big thank you. And you're very welcome here. This is going to be a general reading for Aries. Keep in mind, Aries, this could be anything that you're going through. This could be something that you're wanting to come towards you. Or it could be something that is external, outside your connection. Alright. I'm going to get some messages from this oracle deck for y'all, and then I'll get into your reading with the tarot. Let's welcome our guardian angels in. Guardian angels, angels and divine, please join us in this reading for Aquarius. What messages do you have for Aquarius, please? Please give me one shuffle, Spirit. Thank you. Messages for Aquarius, please. Messages for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. That's the one that flipped and went back. And it's fallen out. Maybe it was hesitating to come out. One more, please, Spirit. Anything else? Anything else? So that's it. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you got healing heart. Healing heart. Healing of the heart begins with forgiveness. So maybe for some of you, you're healing your heart by forgiving that person or whatever's happened. You're forgiving yourself, or you're forgiving the other person. But healing starts by forgiving yourself. Forgiveness could be forgiving yourself, like I said, or it could be someone needs your forgiveness. Then you got harbor. Harbor. Seek the emotional harbor, finding peace in each other's embrace. Find that balance. Find that emotional harbor, that balance, that peace that you're needing. Okay. Then you've got transformation. Dragonfly. Beautiful. I love dragonflies. Transformation. Turn conflicts into opportunities for growth, fueling the end journey together. So it's like saying, turn those conflicts, whether it's internal or external, into opportunities for growth, fueling that journey for togetherness. Then you've got forgiveness again. Oh wow, all right. You've got healing heart at the bottom of the deck, which says healing of the heart begins with forgiveness, and you've got forgiveness come out. Forgiveness. Allow forgiveness to heal the wounds of the heart, restoring love's trust. You're needing to forgive the other person to restore that love and trusting in that love from that person or from your person. All right, Spirit, tell me about Aquarius, please. Messages for Aquarius. Give me their energy, please. The Chariot. Okay. This is rushing forward. This is that energy of yours which is moving forward in a lot of speed. Extreme speed, I would say. It's like you're rushing. You're rushing to get to that end goal of yours. Overcoming obstacles, challenges, overcoming those two opposing forces that are in you. So it's like you're going to avoid being drawn to either side, but you're going to stay focused and use your determination, your willpower and skill to get ahead, in your life, to move on that direction, which is straight ahead, and overcome those challenges and reach your goal. This is Cancer energy, major arcana card for Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer, doesn't have to be. But this is that energy of rushing forward. Sorry, I'm drinking my tea while I'm doing your reading. Tell me more, please, Spirit. King of Cups. Okay. Mature, very mature in your feelings and emotions. Having a lot of love in you, but you've been hurt, so you're needing healing. You're needing to heal yourself. Tell me more, please. You're wanting a new beginning. But to have this new beginning, you're needing transformation. You're needing to have that transformation and mature in your wisdom, in your intellect, in your communications. Whatever those communications are for you, it's like you don't have all that knowledge on it yet. So you're curious to learn. You're being curious to learn something and gain that knowledge. Maybe it's this King of Cups. That's someone who's, like that Princess of Swords or the Page of Swords, that Prince of Swords is that learner energy. It's that immature energy. Maybe you're mature in your feelings, very mature. You're in control and in charge of all those feelings and emotions. But where you're wanting to communicate the truth, you're coming up as very immature. You don't have all the knowledge regarding the truth. So you cannot have that mature, honest, truthful conversation with the other person. And maybe for some of you, this person is mature, but I would say their communications is very immature, so they cannot have that very mature conversation with you. They're needing to mature. And maybe for some of you, this is like your knowledge is immature and you're having a lot of confusion regarding the truth, regarding having that conversation with the other person. But you're passionate to have that transformation. Tell me more, please, Spirit. And bring an end to burdens. It's like you're carrying a burden. There is some form of burden or responsibilities that you're carrying. You've been carrying it for a long time. It's that weight on your shoulders. You're wanting that weight on your shoulders to be lifted, to come to an end. But it's 10 of Wands, so that is that ending, that completion, as well as a new beginning. So 10 of Wands is that ending to burdens, ending to that weight. It's feeling like a weight being lifted off your shoulders, a weight being lifted off your heart. It's like letting go of that weight, letting go of that burden that you've been carrying around you for a long time. Give me one more, please, Spirit. Tell me more. Oh, 2 have come out, okay. 7 of Pentacles. So you're reflecting, setting new goals for yourself. This is like you don't have all the abundance yet. So that harvest is not ready. Whatever those pinnacles are, whatever that situation is for you, it's not ready to harvest. So you're needing to wait a little bit longer. So it's like in that energy of, I'll wait, I'll set a new goal and work towards achieving that goal. Work towards having that success in my life, having that pinnacle of success. This could be with anything for you. This could be in your health, it could be in your profession, it could be in your trade or skill, your studies, your stability, whatever it is. So it's like 7 of Pentacles is that energy of reflection and going within yourself, a bit of reflecting on your life and making those changes in your life and setting a new goal, having a new goal in perspective for yourself to reach that abundance, to reach that completion. And you got the Knight of Pentacles, which is that very slow, methodical, moving forward energy, moving very slowly with that idea of yours. It's like thinking things through. You're in that energy of, okay, I don't have all that abundance yet. I have not achieved it yet. So I'm going to set a new goal for myself, have a new idea, what I want to do, what I want to achieve in my life, and then work towards it. It's being very methodical. This is the Knight of Pentacles, is that energy of someone being very methodical, very slow moving, taking one step at a time. Each step that we take, it's like you're thinking it through. You're taking each step slowly, but moving forward. This is that energy of someone who knows what they have to do, but they take their time, but they don't do it. And maybe for some of you, this is that energy where you know what you have to do, but you're not going to rush into it. You're going to take your time with it. But this is that energy of someone being very mature, being very, very mature, very dependable, very reliable. And that pinnacle that the Knight of Pentacles is moving forward with, it's very solid, it's reliable, it's dependable, it's abundant. Mature energy. This is the only Knight that doesn't rush. This is that Knight that kind of thinks things through, moves very slowly, very carefully. Now maybe for some of you, you're here as the King of Cups and you're moving slowly through with your stability. You're not rushing. You're not rushing. Because here, this is that energy of the Chariot, which is you're rushing. You're determined to get ahead in your life. You're determined to get ahead in your feelings. But you're coming up here as your last card in your energy is the Knight of Pentacles. Give me the challenge, please. Oh, you got the Princess of Pentacles now. That new beginning. So you got two immature energies here, childlike energy. So there could be maybe a child around you. But Princess of Pentacles is immature energy, learner energy. This is, you know, that energy of being like a child, thinking like a child, doing things like a child. So the Princess of Pentacles is that new beginning, comes after the Ten of Pentacles. It's where you start to mature as a person. Thinking about your future now, you're thinking about your future goals, you're planning it and thinking about it. What you want to do when you grow up. This is that energy. But you're coming up as the Princess of Pentacles in the challenge. It's like you're having that slow transformation. But you got the Knight of Pentacles here as your last card. Maybe you're moving forward with stability. You're moving forward to offer stability. Oops, okay. Alright, in your challenge you're coming up as the Princess of Pentacles. You're thinking about your future now. Thinking about your future goals. Your stability. You want to mature and come into that energy of the King of Pentacles. Tell me more, please. Tower. Okay. You're wanting change. It's like you're wanting to change your direction. You're needing to change your direction, your goals in life, or your options that you may have. So the Tower is all about change. It's an upheaval. It's that energy of shaking your foundation. But the Tower is all about change. And there will be change. It brings in change, as well as that change brings in that new beginning for you. So what I mean is what it's saying. Change is coming. You're needing to rethink, revise your directions, your goals in life, and your options. And make those changes. Be willing to make those changes in your life. Because if you're not willing to make changes, then this Tower is going to be like an upheaval for you. It's going to be a shock. It's going to make you feel like your foundation is simply collapsing under you. You feel like you've been struck by lightning. You've been hit by that lightning bolt. Because it'll be like a shock for you. Because you didn't make those changes. You weren't open to change. You weren't willing to make changes. But if you're willing to make change and you're willing to be open to change, then this Tower is going to come no matter what. But it will just come, do what it needs to do, and it will go, because you've been open to change. You've been willing to make those changes. And you will find peace. You will find peace. Out of this change will bring in peace. Out of this change will come peace in the new beginning. One more place, Spirit. Oh wow, King of Swords. So you matured here from the Page of Swords, that immature energy, not having enough knowledge, not having full clarity on the situation, not being able to have that honest, mature, truthful conversation with the other person because you don't have all the knowledge yet. You're just about learning. But here in your challenge, you've come up as the King of Swords. This is like full clarity on the truth. And the King of Swords, I would say, is that energy of someone who knows the truth, speaks the truth, and will give you the truth, and wants the truth. They don't bring feelings into that conversation, that honest, truthful conversation with the other person. Because they've been through everything. So they've had that transformation. And now this is that energy of you sitting in authority, having full clarity on the situation, or that full clarity on the truth. Because what the King of Swords is holding up, it's a sword. He has feelings. The King of Swords has feelings, but not when they're going to have that conversation with you. And you got the King of Cups as well. So King of Cups and the King of Swords, two different energies. King of Swords has feelings, but when they're having that conversation, this person does not bring feelings into it. King of Swords looks at all the information and knowledge that he has in front of him and makes that decision or has that conversation based on all that knowledge and wisdom regarding the truth. King of Cups, on the other hand, will make decisions based on his feelings. He'd look at it from his feelings. Now you could be the same person, or you could be a King of Cups here, and over here you're the King of Swords in your challenge. Maybe you're speaking to someone younger than you, who's very immature in their stability. So you're having that conversation with them as to mature in that energy of theirs. Think about their future. Think about your future. And make changes. Make those changes. So you take it how you resonate with the messages, Aquarius. Give me one more, please, Spirit. Wow, 9 of Swords. There's a lot of worry here, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, overthinking things, overanalyzing things, giving you a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety due to those sleepless nights. And those sleepless nights is due to all that worry. Feeling stuck. This is an energy of feeling stuck as well. But because it's 9, I would say have perseverances in knowing that this situation is going to come to an end. You're reaching the end in it. It's like you're praying for that worry to come to an end. You're praying for it to end. You're feeling like you're stuck in that web of all the swords, all that worry, all that stress, all that anxiety, the conflict, the lies, betrayal. It's like you're caught in it and you just don't know what to do. You don't know how to get out of it. So it's like you're praying for this situation or this stress to end. And it will end. It will come to an end. So nines are all about perseverances, having perseverances to do something about this worry. Bring it to an end. One more, please. Okay, that's full. Take that leap of faith and have a new beginning. The Fool is a brand new beginning. It's all about being curious to go on this journey, being curious to take that leap of faith into a new beginning, a new cycle in your life. This is like embarking on that new journey, embarking on a new journey. And I think it's this. Give yourself that transformation. Have a transformation and embark on that. Fuel that journey of yours, of togetherness. So maybe it's here like you're embarking on that new journey. Making those changes here. To end the worry. To end the worry. And to take that leap of faith into a new cycle in your life, or a new journey in your life. It's like spreading your wings and flying. You're taking that leap of faith. It's like you're taking that leap of faith, but having a lot of hope, because I see the star. Having a lot of hope and letting hope guide you through this new journey. All right, Spirit, tell me about the outcome, please, for Aquarius. High Priestess, needing to trust your intuition. So in the outcome, maybe some of you are needing to trust your intuition. So in your energy, you've got a major arcana card come out, which is Chariot. In your outcome here, you've got the High Priestess. So you're needing to find that balance. And trust your intuition. Connect with your intuition. Maybe listen to your intuition, because the High Priestess is all about intuition. She's all about mystery and all about the unconscious mind. She's the one who sits in the balance between the darkness and the light. She knows the good and the bad. She knows the time of day, time of night, when it happened, what happened. She knows everything. But does not really speak on it. She doesn't reveal it. So this is that energy of, your intuition. A lot of us don't listen to our intuition. We just think, oh, no, cannot be, It's a coincidence. But there's no such thing as coincidences. It's your intuition that's telling you something. So maybe for some of you, you're needing to listen to your intuition. Tell me more, please, for the outcome in High Priestess. Oh, King of Pentacles, you've come up here. So you got 3 kings now. With 1 knight. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, or Princess of Pentacles, however you want to take it. And you got the King of Pentacles in your outcome. So where it's saying, trust your intuition. You're mature, you're grounded, you are abundant, you're luxurious. This is that energy of someone who has matured to the King energy, matured to that fatherly kind of energy. Now, King of Cups and King of Pentacles is this very similar energy. It's all about stability, nurturing, love, abundance. So King of Pentacles is all about, being focused on your stability, providing that stability, working for that stability, and building it. Providing that stability in the connection, in the home, for your family, for your children. I see 3 kings, 1 knight, and 2 pages. So you could be having family, children together. Now keep in mind, gender doesn't matter. You can flip the gender, all right? You can flip the gender. Maybe for some of you, you're asking a person for the truth. Give me one more, please, Spirit. Three of Cups, celebrations. Three of Cups is celebrating in abundance, celebrating with family and friends. Maybe going out for a couple of drinks, maybe going out and having a meal, catching up with your friends or your family. But Three of Cups is celebrating in abundance. Now you could be celebrating catching up with your friends, or you could be celebrating a birthday, a christening, a graduation, homecomings, engagements, weddings, where you raise the toast, you celebrate. As well as it can speak of that celebration of that extra cup coming into the connection. And why I say that is because I'm looking at in your challenges the Nine of Swords, as well as the Tower and the King of Swords, and the High Priestess. Doesn't have to be, it could be for maybe just one or two of you, this message. And maybe for some of you, in your energy here, you're coming up as the King of Cups. In your challenge, you're coming up here as the King of Swords. And in your outcome, you're coming up as the King of Pentacles. But in the outcome, you're needing to trust your intuition. You're needing to listen to your intuition. You're needing to connect with your intuition. Maybe there is something you're not seeing. There is something that you are missing. One more, please, Spirit. Oh, wow, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. That's that solid, brand new beginning. That doorway opening up to stability, to growth, to possibilities, to progress. It's that massive pinnacle which brings in that abundance, and you build it with the ace, and you gives you that opening to build your stability, to build abundance. And the King is there, sitting right there. And you got the Seven of Pentacles, where you're reflecting on your life, what you've achieved in your life, and setting a new goal for yourself so that you can achieve it. And you got the Princess of Pentacles, which is that new beginning. Maybe for some of you, you're maturing in your stability. You're needing to be mature in your stability. Think about your stability. Focus on your stability, your abundance, your family, your home. And the Ace of Pentacles is that brand new beginning, that door of possibilities opening up. One more, please, Spirit. But maybe for some of you, there is distractions. Someone has distractions. Because your intuition is there. It's telling you something. Someone has distractions. This is being chained to that addiction, that temptation, or that distraction. And it's that energy of keeping you stuck. It's the energy of keeping you limited to only so much that you can do. Because the devil energy, that's what it does. It limits you. It gives you what you want right away, instantly. And then it traps you into that temptation or that addiction. And you feel like you're chained to it. You cannot break free. You cannot do without it. You want more and more and more. And then slowly but surely you feel like you cannot do without this thing. And you get trapped, you get stuck. But when you feel you're getting distracted, shine that light. Shine the light, stay focused, avoid those distractions. Focus on your goals. Focus on what you want in your life. Maybe the cards don't want to shuffle. Maybe focus on working on your weaknesses, working on that shadow self, letting the light come in and break free from those chains. Set yourself free. Don't keep yourself stuck. Don't keep yourself limited to only doing so much in your life or with your life when you can do a lot more. All right, Spirit, please give me the overall message. Thank you. Ten of Wands, and that's already out here. This is like ending a burden, taking that weight off your shoulders, releasing that load. There is always another way to do something. Burdens, responsibilities, stress, blockages, lost faith, frustration, excessive pressure, completeness, success in endeavors, and returning. I'll just shout out the zodiac signs you could be dealing with. Maybe a Cancer, a Capricorn. Yep. Or you could be dealing with any of the other zodiac signs. And I will leave it there till I catch you in the next reading, Aquarius. Sorry, it's become a little bit long, but I just needed to give you those messages. Take a look at the things that are pretty important for you this week. All right? Maybe one is making changes, trusting your intuition, and breaking free from addictions. And stay focused. Use your determination to get ahead with your goals in your life. Stay focused to reach that goal of yours. And I will leave it there. Thanks for joining me. Till then, you take care, stay safe, and have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.